Hello everyone, and welcome back to Grunn, whatever the name of this game is. So, I haven't started yet, because I think looking over last few episodes, I think I know what we have to do. So we're gonna start. Should start on a Saturday. I think last time we ended, yes, perfect. So, we're on a time limit here. Actually, not yet. So looking back through the footage, I realized the timer doesn't start until we actually get into the main shed there. So we can kind of just chill, take some time here. And that means that we can also kind of, I don't know, not skew our time, but definitely do certain things before the time starts. So, let's see here. So first things first, we can actually immediately come back here, grab the paddle. That way we just absolutely don't have a chance to not get it. We can come over here and break down this. Like, we can just do all this without the timer actually starting. Oh, spooky guy. So, like, we can come around, we can pick up all the trash. Is there any more trash around here? I guess not. But yeah, we can listen. But yeah, we can just kind of run around and do a good number of things here. Pick up trash, knock out that gnome. Over here. Pick up that, pick up another coin. Hello, doggy. And can we go out here yet? We can, yeah, because we have the garden key. Sick. Oh, okay, now the time has started. Ooh, okay. I actually, now that the time has started, I do want to run back and get some things. So, I don't know the exact time that we have to get the toilet paper to that kid in there, but it is, there we go. But it's soon enough that we definitely want to rush for it. So, I'm gonna see if I can kind of focus on that real quick. I took some notes. I took some notes, but for the life of me, I actually can't remember where some things are. They're very general notes. I didn't want to necessarily write down everything. Get the doorknob. I figured it would be a little bit more fun to just try to figure this out as we go, even if it's information we've technically already figured out. So, toilet paper. Here, let's actually do this first. There's spooky guy. We pick up the trumpet. We can appease that. Get the coin. We're gonna need a lot of money here. So, come out here. We're gonna switch over to the hammer so that I can get the coin here. Get that coin. We're gonna come over here. 9:45. Yeah, we should still be good in terms of time. Oh, right. Toilet paper is outside the tent over here. And also there is corn from the scarecrow. I think I missed that a few loops. But, oh, nope. I don't care about the tent. But I will pick up the trash. Not sure if that trash really matters, but then we're going to leave the cornfield, go across the bridge. Yeah, we'll go across the bridge and go ahead and give this toilet paper to the boy in the bathroom. Here we go. There we go. Nope. There we go. Want to figure out all this as well, because this still parts. Yep, there we go. Cleared all trash. That's still part of the garden. So, hello. We're going to, is that a coin? No, okay. So we get the blue coin, so we don't have to worry about watering any plants now. I also wanted to see, so before I was just kind of standing in these areas, I want to see if, like, does cutting the grass, I realized I just kind of stood there and then nothing happened, but we ended up running out of areas here. Maybe blowing the trumpet. Oh! Hi! Shy idol. Okay. Well, I guess that's progress. I think there's also... No, nothing we can get from here yet. We have to wait till it rains first, which we can make that happen right now. Go over here. Throw in the blue coin. We need... We think weather's starting to change. We need the trowel. God, now I'm trying to remember where we get that. Okay, well, here. We can come across here. We can grab the symbols. We don't have the compass yet, so we're not going to go into the maze. Rainwatered all flowers. Nice. That actually means... That also gave us some money. So, the rain watering all the flowers means that we should be able to go in here. And I thought there was something to find in here. It might have just been a coin. And then more gnomes. Okay. But we do have the hedge trimmers, so we can come over here and do that. Oh, this is where the trowel is. Right. Of course. So we're going to come in over here. Grab that coin. We're going to appease you. We're going to look at you so the water starts going up. And then open the gate. It might close on us again. Yep. Okay. Come on. There we go. And we should be good. There we go. Alright, so we have the trowel now. Oh, right. We actually want to go back this way. And with the trowel, we can get the lighter so we can access the park. So let's keep going here. There we go. And there's another coin right here. And then, is there anything else? Like, is there anything in the store? I mean, we want to trim these plants, I think. But besides that, no. Oh, perfect. This actually gets us the gnome idol, if I remember correctly. But real quick, we want to run over here to here and get the bone for the dog. And then we'll finish up the gnomes in just a sec. Run on over here. One thing I cannot, for the life of me, remember is where the worm is gotten. But we can do a lot with the worm. So, hey buddy. There you go. And then we get you. Was there a coin or anything on this side? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. But since we have the lighter, we want to come over here. Because, yeah, one thing I realized is once we get the worm, we might be able to give it to the fisherman as bait. And that might be another thing to use it for. But let's come over here. Wait for this to go. Okay, perfect. So I want to clear out a little bit of progress here. There's also a number of coins here. There's the watering can. So there's a good number of stuff we can do here. Here we go. But I think we'll start with the molehills, because that's just solid progress. If we can find any more. And then we have the park as well. Something in this area has changed. There we go. I realized the trash actually would have been probably a better thing to start with. There we go. Let me think. So the thing that should have changed here, there's this door, which gets us to the hub. That's another coin. I think this gets us to the hub. Yeah, that's the hub. Hub, 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 hub. Alright, so we're going to go this way to the shop, because we have quite a bit of money at this point. And we're going to light you. There we go. And hi. So I have 15. I want the office key. I want the compass and the strange disc. I don't think the metal is used for progression. Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's just to give to the snail. Which, the snail deserves it, don't get me wrong. But I don't know if that helps us. What I imagine is our goal is getting the different idols. And so I'm kind of just working towards that. So we have the office key. So we can come into here, first off, trim that, and trim that. There's another coin. So we can do this and get the apple. This is where the worm comes from, right? It's after we place the apple. We can put in the strange disc, which... Where's our trumpet? There's our trumpet. I think there's a body right there. Perfect. And there's a doorway over here, which allows us to, 1, trim you. 2, I think, yeah, there's nothing we can get there. But if we turn the computer off... Oh my god. Jeez, those jump scares really get me. Okay. Store appears to be jammed. Oh. Store appears to be jammed. There's a person there, I think. But we're gonna go in here first. The kitchen. Let's see. It's an empty frying pan. Bunch of onions. A lot of noises happening. Let's come back out here. Oh, that's not a person. That's a light. Door appears to be jammed. Oh, what is this? Church key. And another jump scare. Alright. Oh, and this leads to here. Interesting. Okay, I actually don't want to go out that way, though. I want to go back. No, that's the kitchen. There actually is a fridge. And we have butter. That's cool. And we want to go and turn that back on. Yeah, here we go. Is there anything? There's a pretty seed, right. And then we can turn that back on. And this will allow us to actually get out of here. Cool. I think... Okay. I feel good about that. That woman will be dead soon, but we won't worry about that. Let us... Oh, we have all these gnomes. Hammer... Here we go. Let's deal with these. And we could also plant the pretty seed, which should automatically get watered today, considering it's raining. There we go. But I can still check. Needs to grow for 2 more days. Alright. Oh, we have the magpie. So, and I want to give the magpie the worm real quick. So let's come over here, put the apple down. And the worm appears. We got the worm. Alright. So first things first, we give the worm to the magpie. We turn around. Something has happened. Worm's still alright, and now we have a strange key. I'm not sure what to do with the key, but we'll have to figure that out. I have the compass, actually. Let me come in here and solve the maze real quick. So, it's just like kind of going this general way. Okay, not that general way, but this general way. It's like left and up, essentially, if I remember correctly. Not there. Yeah, here we go. And then, there we go. And that's another idol. That spits us out here. We also, we have the, we beat up all the gnomes. So, I'm not sure, I can't quite remember where to go for the gnome idol. This is just the same thing. Okay. But we're gonna go this way, and we want to go back to the fisherman now. I'll go ahead and grab this since we're here. Might as well get these percentages up. Might be this. Got rid of all molehills. No, this is just the hub again. Okay. Back at the church. We have the church key, so we can use that now. But I want to run over here real quick. Do the park. And grab the coin over here at the gazebo, because we did forget that. And, man, I realized actually the fisherman could have gotten to a little bit faster, but that's alright. Still got 2 more days to do a whole bunch of stuff. And a lot of this is new as well. Like, I'm not sure what happens... Oh, he's gone. Dang, he might be there tomorrow morning. Okay. We'll just have to check that out. This leads back to here. Yeah, we'll just stick around to the park a little bit here. And maybe even clean it up. Try to get the park to 100%. So, we're back to name of the game, gardening. 43% ain't bad, though. I mean, this area is 43%. Not sure what the other areas are. But getting all this done seems like it'll be pretty good. That is not how you deal with a molehill. There we go. It is interesting that the garden is the only area, like the main house area, is the only place that actually tells you when you get everything. Like, got all molehills, or picked up all trash. At least that's what I seem to notice. Okay, we're almost at 50% here. There we go. I imagine there's just a large area of grass that I'm missing. Over here, probably. Yeah, it's all over here. Oh, and a couple molehills. Alright. Perfect. And there's that door as well. Can't quite remember where that leads to. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, you being able to water all the plants, though, just by tossing that coin in right off the bat is very, very nice. Wish there's a way we could just, like, summon lawnmowers from the sky, though. Cut all the grass for us. Okay, let me get this molehill. There we go. And get this grass. Okay. Once we're done with the park here, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, here's the goldfish. Can put that in the pot in the hub. The fish bowl in the hub. I'm not sure what the goldfish is used for, honestly. But we'll have to find out. Alright, 82%, 83%. We're getting good progress done. I'm actually going to leave this, probably, at 85 or so. And let's go garden. Here we go. I want to use the church key. So we're going to come over here. This is... Yep, they're not going to let us in. But if we go over here... Church is closed, but we have the key. I guess the key might be for when we're actually inside. Okay, so... Well, since we're here, we'll deal with the church a little bit. It is 8 o'clock. I'm still kind of racking my brain where we actually get the gnome, whatever it's called, the little gnome idol. I know it has to do, oh, nice. I know it has to do, obviously, with knocking out all the gnomes, which we did. But I'm not sure where to go from here. I'm sure if I take a moment to try to remember, it will come to me. But we'll do a little bit of work around here on the church. Got to get everything to 100%, of course. And I'm thinking with the church key, we should be able to access behind the church and actually get this area to 100%. So that'll be good. But we have one more idol than we did before, which is great progress. Come over here to the garden, deal with this a little bit as well. There we go. It's 9 o'clock. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do here. We can go to the boat, but we can kind of do that at any time. Same with riding the bike and setting the hay bale on fire. So we can just do that tomorrow without having to rush for it. I could always look at our Polaroids, but I feel like I have a pretty good sense of what we're doing. And last time I looked at the Polaroids, I didn't really see much in terms of assistance. Also, we can chop these hedges down. That should be a good amount of progress as well. There we go. Get this grass cut too. Get those. Alright. It's almost 10 o'clock. I forget what time. I think it's midnight when it says, hey, you need to probably get to bed. Oh, right. There's another thing. The severed hand. I think... I don't know what time it is. Okay, well, we're gonna shut that off. That this guy shows up at the window. But... Also, can we... I tried this last time, I think on a Monday, and we got no reply. Looks like still no reply. Alright. So I'm not sure when that guy shows up outside the window, but it was late at night when that happened before. So I want to try to keep an eye on that, because that's where I ended up getting the severed hand. Not sure really what to do with it, but having it is probably a good thing. Cut these. Getting close. 96%. 97. We're just getting to the inklings of grass at this point. 98. A little bit of grass over here. Okay, I don't think there are any more hedges, so it's just little bits of grass to cut. There we go. Perfect. And I could have sworn that opened up like a little thing over here before, but I guess not. Let's see. That guy's still not at the window, so we will read this and trim all hedges. Okay. You turned it back on. Trim all hedges is apparently not done. Oh. Here we go. There we go. Mysterious passage. And that, there we go. That's what's there. So let's come over here and inspect the perfect place for a picnic. Okay, so this is not the gnome idol area. Okay. Maybe I do have to hit these gnomes as well. Well, oh, there is also the flower gem here. There we go. Alright, maybe that was what we needed. It's time to go to bed. Alright. Is that guy not going to be there? Am I not going to get the severed hand? Alright. Oh! Sunday. Who is it? It's nobody. Alright. So, first things first. Need some water. Alright. There you go. First things first, we are going to run over. Do a quick inspection. Just make sure that we actually get every gnome here. Looks like it. Yep, that looks like every gnome is gone. Okay, so we're gonna come over here then and do the bike and the boat. We'll do the bike first. For some reason, it's probably gonna be nighttime over here. It is. We're going to light that on fire and grab you, and we're gone. Okay. And then we're gonna come down here. There's a few more coins we can grab, but also we can do that. That kid's not gonna be very happy, but we'll let him do his thing while we do that. And we get another idol. The short idol. So we have, I think, the tall, the short, the shy, And I'm trying to get the gnome. And then also the fisherman. We can't forget about that. Let me actually go do that now. Do not want to forget this time. Because as we know, Monday is not actually a day where we can do things. I'm just hoping the fisherman's actually out here. Gotta run, 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 run. It looks like he is. Unless it's somebody else. Nope, that's the fisherman. Cool. So we are going to give the worm. Give the worm to the fisherman. Alright. Something mysterious happened. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, let's get the worm back. And... oh, that's not what I meant to do. I was going to try to drink that drink. Okay. Well, we have 1 hour less now. Oh, okay. Hang on. We did the trumpet last time with this. Okay. This is a very weird area. Let's take a look around. Open. Okay, kind of a... oh, place dead goldfish. It came back to life. Okay, cool. Good thing I had the goldfish on me, I guess. Okay, well, that was interesting. I guess we can now put the goldfish in the hub. Oh man, around here kind of looks bleak compared to all those saturated colors. Also, we still have 15% at the park here. Oh, we didn't go to the church last night at midnight. Crap. That's what I forgot. Okay. This kid is missing their triangle. Okay, you get the symbols. I once again need to remember where to get the trumpet. But let's go ahead and cut everything here. And let's get this place to 100%. So we're at 88. It's just grass at this point, I'm pretty sure. And that kid is loving their symbols. I think that this opened on today, Sunday. But not until a little bit later in the day. So we'll have to wait for that. But that's needed for the other instrument. Let's see here. 91%. Oh, there's all this grass over here. Okay. I'm thinking, man, how are we going to get another 9% out of all this? There's 93. 94. 95. Yeah, all this grass should do it. 97. Oh, there we go. Mysterious passage opened. I gotta remember where that is. Right there. Okay. So let's run in here. And we get a sandwich. Nothing else? Alright. Just a sandwich. So the park is good. Now, the church. The church, the church, the church. So we obviously have this place to upkeep a little bit. But also, now I'm kind of worried. I need the trumpet. And I cannot remember for the life of me where the trumpet is. Think, think, think. Let's see. Is it... I could have sworn maybe it was in one of these. Like one of the molehills. But I'm not entirely positive. Doesn't look like over here. Over here. Where, oh where, would a trumpet be? Man, that's gonna bug me. because I know where the triangle is, but once again, I think this is the second time now that I've forgotten where the trumpet goes. Oh, actually, this goes back to the hub, right? No, this is this girl. I want to get back to the hub real quick. Place the goldfish. So many things going on. That's not the hub. And you're still not open. Closed at the moment. Very helpful. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Achievement. Put the living goldfish in the fishbowl. Okay. Question still is, where's that dang trumpet? I'm gonna check real quick. I'm gonna check my notes and maybe even look at my last footage and see if I can figure out where this trumpet is. Okay, so looking at my notes, it says that the trumpet is attached to the gnomes. And I'm realizing I don't think I actually ever went through that door. I think I just assumed that was the hub. But it is the hub. So I could have sworn there was a different door, though, that the gnomes opened up. And I don't know where that door is. So either I'm missing a gnome somewhere, somehow. Which is, I guess, possible. That one was for the tent. Seems in some kind of shock. Actually, could I play the thing here? No. Okay. But I could have sworn I got all the gnomes. And you're the fancy house now, which is just going to get me killed. Over here, all the gnomes are beat up. I mean, maybe I did it too quickly, or maybe I missed it the first time the door opened. That's also possible. Okay. Well, that's interesting and mildly annoying. But let's go ahead and keep working on the gardening here. Because maybe something opens up. Well, no, we haven't been able to finish the church before, so I wouldn't know if anything opens up from this. I was thinking maybe that's where we get the gnomes. And, like, maybe I just missed a gnome somewhere. But I'm not sure. But let me go ahead and cut all this up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we've gotten to about 90%. I think we'll save the last 10%. And I'm realizing this is where I haven't gone. Okay, and this should be Kid's Trumpet, Gnome Idol. You obtained all idols. Oh, okay. Cool. I guess let's see. Are the kids gone? It's 4:45. They are gone. Dang. Well, it's too late in that regard. Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh, my goodness. They just appeared. But I can take the pizza box and recycle the pizza box? I thought this was the recycling thing. There's a place I could go to recycle it. Thought it was there. I guess not. But, so this area is done. I guess we'll just finish up with the church. It says we got all the idols, so I'm really not sure what to do. And this time I want to keep enough money for a bus ticket, in case we need that. We have a little over 10 coins currently. So, and we should be able to get back there with the church key, I'd imagine. So, we'll go through and we'll just make absolutely sure everything here is cut nice. There we go. Careful not to cut any of the bad flowers. 94%. You know, actually, we might be able to finish the church without going back there. I guess maybe last time we weren't precise enough with all this grass cutting. There we go. Yeah, 96%. Yeah, we might actually be able to do this. 97. There we go. Reach 100% progress in all areas. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what's in here. And, oh man, it's very bright. Steel blanket. We got a cute blanket. Nice. Interesting. Who are you? Oh, it's just the light. Okay. Well, it's 6:30. We could... Well, we've done all the areas. We've gotten all the idols. I still want to figure out what's behind the church. But we need to wait until we can actually get into the church for that. So I'd say let's just wait some time, because I can't think of anything else to do. We'll just keep waiting hours until midnight. And, oh my gosh. Man, that stuff jump scares me every single time. Okay, but it's midnight. And if we had done this the first night, that door would have just been open. But we now have access to the church. Oh. Oh. There's a person. You cannot make out what they say. Alright. Well, we can light some candles in here. Get the place looking a little nicer. There we go. Any other candles? Oh, Polaroid. Flower door. Oh, okay. Well, we already knew what to do with that. Kind of. Oh. The flower gem is triggering something. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's a doorway. Sure. Imagine we're under... Oh! Return shy idol. Return short idol. Return tall idol. Return no idol. Ritual. Return all idols to the church. Cool. Okay. So if I come back out... Oh, wow. That's a lot of dead people. Interesting. And they all are looking at me. Okay. Well, nice to meet y'all. I'm just gonna get going. Talk to you later. I understand what you're saying now? Nope. Okay. Well, oh. Excuse you. That was rude. Bonk. Okay. This door is shut tight. Oh my gosh. Everything is on fire. Okay. So that's not good. Does that mean we can go behind the church now? We can. I'm just gonna do that real quick. And there. Oh! You placed a strange worm between the others. Find a way to get rid of the worm. Okay. Well. I'm running. We're getting out of here. Looks like the house is the only safe place. Well, I don't know about safe, but the only place. You sense a powerful dark force. World explodes. I can talk to you. Are you a gardener? What are you doing here? You returned the idols to the church? Why? It must have tricked you, somehow. These magical artifacts, the idols, together they opened a gateway to this realm. The ruler of this domain is a terrible dark force. It will break out and destroy our world. I can already hear it just outside the house. You must put an end to it. There's only one way to stop this. Quickly, take my key to the attic. My blessed sword should be boxed up there. I'm unable to move as my soul is taken from me. So you will have to do this alone. Strike the demon with my holy blade. Go now, before it's too late. Okay. Interesting. Any last minute snacks? Oh, okay. Nope. No last minute snacks. We're leaving. To the attic. Oh, is it this one? Okay. Interesting. Soul Fragment B. Okay. I'm just kind of running around. I don't really know what I'm doing. Door's jammed. Attic. Looking for a sword. Box it full of balls. Nope. Bones. Sword. Aha. Just to make sure. What else do we have in here? Mushrooms. Some duckies. Alright. I'm ready for him. Let's go. I'm here to fight. Oh, the purified stone protected me. Oh, so I guess if I didn't pick that up, something bad would have happened. Whoa, we're back in our world. You actually did it. Although my soul is still in that other place, it makes me feel as I am not really here. But at least you are still alive. You can forget about the gardening work. It is not that important to me anyway. Thanks for getting my body back here. You're free to go now. Just leave through the front gate whenever you'd like. Huh. Interesting. This world could use more gardeners like you. So I did get... There we go. Reached the good ending. You brought back the owner of the house. Good ending? Question mark? Interesting. So I'm wondering what else there could be to do. In terms of... It looked like there was... I got a soul fragment there at the end. I mean, I can make the children play in the band. The interesting thing is I'm not really sure what any of that would do in terms of the overall, like, getting different endings. But if we hop back in, I just want to see real quick. Look it up, grab a coin. Let's look at Polaroids. Church key, flower door, bone, berry, trash, and all the ways we've died. So, molehill into purified stone. Right, because that one gets us the lighter, that one gets us the purified stone. And that helps us survive at the end. But we're even missing Polaroids, which is wild to me. The computer lets us get the apple, which lets us get the worm. We have the watering can, we get the park to 20%, and we can access the shop. We get the hammer from the car, we hit the gnome, we go through the red door. That gets us out to the gas station, which then lets us hit the rest of the gnomes. So these are just all to kind of get the different idols. Then we have these. Yeah, this. Number 10 window. And we didn't end up getting the severed hand from that. Interesting. But that'll be it for this episode, and that's been Grunn. This game's been fun, a little spooky at times. Maybe could have done with a few less jump scares, but that's alright. I had fun all the same. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. Any of those channel interactions are incredibly helpful. And the next episode of anything will actually be Silksong. If you're watching this video in the future, Silksong's probably already out. Go play it. It's a good game, most likely. But we'll see. But can't wait for that. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching.